Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this just is on Nollywood actress Toyin Abraham, who is currently marketing a new movie at the cinema. Well guys, we all know that as Toyin Abraham released a movie at the cinema, she would be there for meet and greets to meet her favorite fans and also to take pictures with them and also share some memorable moments with them. Well, it turns out that there is a particular Nigerian man who happens to be a die-hard fan of Toyin Abraham. Well, the Nigerian man, having met Toyin Abraham at the cinema, couldn't hold back his tears after he met his favorite celebrity. It is no longer news that Toyin Abraham has released a much anticipated movie, Malaika, on the cinema, and a big fan of her went to the cinema to watch a movie, unknowingly that would be the best day of his life. Well, this man who happens to be married shed hot tears after meeting Toyin Abraham. The married man's wife was the one who narrated the whole emotional moment and also videoed the emotional moment on social media. The married man's wife revealed that she knew Toyin Abraham would be live at Ikeja Mall on Tuesday, and she just had to go and surprise her husband and also make him happy since he's a die-hard fan of Toyin Abraham, very big fan of Toyin Abraham. She said that she knows her husband is a big fan, and she reveals that her husband is such a diehard fan of the actress that there is none of Toyin Abraham's movie that he hasn't watched. At the cinema, the Nigerian man's wife noted how her husband was opportune to meet with Toyin, who hugged him deeply as he broke into tears. Now narrating this whole ordeal, Toyin Abraham's fan and his wife, who took him to the cinema, noted how the movie of Toyin Abraham happens to be talking about them and how they would also be sponsoring free tickets for those who does not have money to watch the movie, as they should go and learn and bring one or two stories out, as Toyin Abraham has inspired them with this movie as they continue to look up on God. Now, taking to official Instagram page to share this emotional moment of Toyin Abraham and her husband, she wrote, and I quote, "My husband and what best at Toyin Abraham. My husband has always wanted to meet Mommy Ray, and I know what best to be live at Ikeja Mall today to surprise my husband and make him happy. I told him, let us go watch movie. He does not even know the movie storyline, but whenever he hears it's from What Best, my husband must watch it to think this movie speaks more about us as we are still praying to God. I can really relate with the whole thing. And boom, my husband meets What Best. He cried, he laughed, and enjoyed himself. Mommy Ray, you do this one. Malaika is a movie you almost watch. As I was able to grant my husband's wish, I would be giving out 5 free tickets to whoever can't afford to pay just for you to see this masterpiece and preach the gospel. Well guys, this is not the first time Toyin Abraham would be having such encounter with her fans, most especially at the cinema whenever she's there for meet and greet to sell a movie, to sell tickets for a movie. Earlier this year, after Toyin Abraham premiered a movie Ijakumo in 2022, the actress had an encounter with one of her diehard fans in 2023 earlier this year. Toyin reflected on a meet and greet with her fans while visiting the cinemas. She revealed that one of her biggest moments at the cinema was when she met a diehard fan of hers. Something which is very emotional because the diehard fan was never letting go, and the video that made its way to the internet also showed the emotional state of Toyin Abraham, who was also shedding tears. The female fan, who was identified as Adiola Awokoye, has been a proud supporter and a lover of the Nollywood actress before going to the movie to watch the movie Ijakumo from Toyin Abraham. This particular fan has been promoting the movie on our Instagram page and always doing content to promote the movie of Ijakumo. To even prove how much she loves the actress, Adiola massively created awareness about the movie on her page, of which this got to the knowledge of Toyin Abraham after she met a fan. During a meet and greet at the cinema, Toyin finally met this particular lady, and the two couldn't stop shedding tears after they hugged each other. Toyin shared this touching moment, revealing that this was one of the biggest moments in her life as an actress because it made her realize how much she impacts youth. Meanwhile, sometimes too, Toyin Abraham reacted to a viral interview of her die-hard fans who said they could abandon their marriage introduction because of her, or probably because of watching a movie. In the hilarious video shared on her Instagram page, some men were questioned on what they would do if Toyin asked them out just few days before their marriage introduction, and majority of Toyin Abraham's fans in the comment section said they would cancel or call off the marriage introduction to be with the Nollywood actress. And reacting to this, Toyin Abraham even laughed over the video, saying that her husband Kolawole Ajayemi and his family would come for them, and she also teased that husband and his family about paying another dowry, seeing how much she is so honored by her fans. Meanwhile, guys, Toyin Abraham some months back at earlier shared some powerful advice to her fans. She actually shared this piece of powerful advice with her fans about holding one's health in check. On Instagram, the actress shared a video of herself going alongside with her colleague Iyabojo for an outing, and she accompanied the video with a piece of advice to her fans. She told them to hold themselves in high esteem without pride. She added a caption where she wrote, and I quote, "Never believe you are above or below anyone. Keep a humble spirit." This posted multiple reactions, and also recently a lot of fans and even colleagues of Toyin Abraham have been giving Toyin Abraham flowers. They've been giving a lot of accolades concerning a movie that she just released in cinema. And before Toyin Abraham released this much anticipated movie, Nollywood actress had earlier said multiple reactions from her fans, most especially with her production. And many social media users had to start estimating how much Toyin Abraham could have used to shoot the movie Malaika. A lot of people estimated close to millions of nairas Toyin Abraham could have used in the production of this particular project, and also in the promotion of the movie. Meanwhile, recently, the Nollywood actress just had a movie premiere that hosted a lot of celebrities in attendance at the movie premiere, and a whole lot of celebrities had 2 to 3 things to say concerning Toyin Abraham's movie. Well, one thing a lot of people have been saying so far about Toyin Abraham's movie, Funke Akindele's movie, and Mercy Aigbe's movie is that the three actresses are doing best. They are doing well for themselves, because Toyin Abraham is not the only one who released a movie this December. All the fellow actresses also released their movie, and many felt it's a great step for the Nollywood industry as a whole. So, sharing this adorable moment online, Toyin Abraham's diehard fan's wife noted how it's quite a memorable day for her husband, and she also noted how successful she is in putting a smile on her husband's face for the rest of the day, or probably for the rest of the year. Also, similarly, Toyin Abraham's husband Kolawole Ajayemi shared this particular moment of his wife hugging our diehard fan on his official Instagram page, still announcing to his fans that his wife's movie is in the cinema. They should please go and watch. Well, guys, that's all for today's gist. Don't forget to like and comment. Thank you and bye.